What is happening, yo? Zach here again. I did the unboxing and yeah, it turned out alright, so I want to do, and I've been using it since, and I've got more test footage and more shots and the way I've been using and learning the whole thing, so I'm going to show you the whole thing now.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
I've been using this in the past few days inside the gym outside, so here's a few shots with this gimbal. Hope you enjoy. So this was the box, obviously, so that's out. Alright, so this is the DJI Osmo Mobile 3-axis gimbal. You put your phone there and then you can just balance your phone by adjusting it here, and that's for tripod, which you can buy from DJI, or if you got one as well, screw in your tripod. And over the other side we've got some light indicators, joystick, so you can move it up, down, left, right, and you can take a photo with this button and you can start recording with this button. Light indicators, charging, not charging, out of battery, low battery. So this button right here turns it on and off, and this button is really helpful on the back and the front, so I'll tell you why it's so helpful in a second. This button, that's the charging. Alright, so you charge your DJI with a headphone jack. It looks like a headphone jack, but do not put it in your hand, in your phone. It might damage your phone. So that goes right in here. Before you start using this, you need to read the manual. Like on my last video, I was making fun of it, but even though it's really simple to use, you still need to, you know, learn it. I mean, learn a few tricks and, you know, stuff like that. But I'm here to tell you a few tricks. So you grab your phone and you just put it, slide it in right here like this. And for an iPhone 7 Plus, this is a bit too heavy, so it might, the heavier the device, the more charge it will waste. So when you put your phone in here, so it should go all the way in right there, and this is the knob. So as you screw in, you should just grab it and hug the phone, and make sure you tighten it, and then you can adjust your phone from here, and you should balance your phone. So I'm going to show you that right now. It's important to balance your phone because mine is really heavy and it's hard for me to balance it, so because of the cover, and it could be the cover, but because it's an iPhone 7 Plus, and when they were designing this, I think they were designing it for an iPhone 7, not 7 Plus. So you can come in this way, and if you need to go that way, and for it to be balanced, it doesn't balance. It does not balance, it looks like that. Alright, the balancing happens when the thing is on. So make sure you tighten it. DJI Go app, so make sure you download DJI Go app, which I have already. So go to DJI Go app. This is for absolute beginners. Yeah, so hold it like that. That's the button, and just push it and hold it down, and it should turn your phone on. I mean, the DJI turns on, so there's the lights, light indicators. So I will just show you a few tricks. Alright, so that's the screen. DJI, so there's a lot of devices here, so you just swipe to the end and you should say Osmo, so go to Osmo Mobile, select that, and then when your device is on, just press connect, and you should just connect. Before you want to make sure you turn your rotation off, full screen, and let me just get it right, there we go. It should be like this. To change your settings, video settings, I mean, you just go here, camera, video resolution, and then make sure whatever suits your needs. So I like to shoot in 4K, and then yeah, just there, done, and press done. Should be good. That's that. And this button here is you can basically just select something, and then you should identify the subject, and then you should just track it as holding it. And then when you move your phone like this, like that, it should stay stable while holding that front button. And if you don't hold it, you should just be really wobbly, shaky. Move it left, moving left right now, and then move it down, and then you can move it up like that. So one other thing that the front button is good for is when you double tap, you should level the screen like that. And one other, if you tap it 3 times, you should turn it into a selfie camera. This, the 3-axis gimbal. So there's a motor here, there's a motor here, there's a motor at the back. Yeah, there's 3 motors. So they go really hot, and because of the weight of the phone, I think, as well, and they turn really hard. Alright, this is the DJI Osmo Mobile. So I'll just list up the pros and cons, and well, basically I'm just going to start the things I like about it. I reckon this is the best stabilizing system for a phone, and I say it because I'm in it, and the results you can get from this for $500, I think over time is worth it. The build quality, it does not look cheap, and it feels great in hand. The joystick works perfectly, and also the other controls, they seem to work fine, and it's really easy to set up as well, so which is another cool. So there are loads of features on the DJI Go app for Osmo Mobile as well. The button in the front, tap it 2 times, bring the focus and balances to the center. 3 times it turns into a front camera, so you can do like vlogs or something. Pretty handy. And I really like the active track, because the cool thing about it is you can select the subject, and if they're talking or moving, it'll follow, and if it loses, it'll find it again. There are many things I don't like about it. So the number one thing, well, there are a few things, so I'll just list a few. The battery doesn't last as long as it is advertised. For me, it doesn't even go for an hour. I don't even know why. I'm not saying it because, well, literally it doesn't go for an hour. Maybe because I'm using a heavy iPhone 7, and sometimes it disconnects on its own during, like when I'm shooting, it just disconnects. I don't know why that is. Maybe again because it's a heavy phone. And another reason, it does not allow you to turn off image stabilization. Maybe it's already off. It doesn't allow you to turn it on. So yeah, so it doesn't allow you to turn on image stabilization on your phone. So when you're walking, maybe you get the jittery. But with the camera, and I think this is the biggest negative thing about this this gimbal, when you're putting your phone in here like it is right now, you can't, there's no way you could charge your phone. It's stuck in the background. So if there was a way to charge your phone, it would be amazing. Overall, it's a great gimbal for your phone. It's easy to use, not that expensive. Well, yeah, it is expensive, but you know, overall, over time, I mean, it adds up, and the value you can get out of this, the cinematic shots, it's fantastic, and I can't wait to show you. The only reason I bought this gimbal, the DJI Osmo, is because I wanted it to, you know, I go in the gym, and there's like we do other videos, and in the gym we just take a few shots, and to take the camera in there, it's just a lot of hustle, and this is easy, and the camera phone does a lot of, gets great quality. So we do videos for Instagram here and there, and Facebook, so I'll link our Instagram accounts right on the screen. There aren't actually that many disadvantages to this, but overall I think it's the best gimbal that I've ever used. I bought other gimbals for the camera that I'm using, and they're really big, clunky and heavy to use. This is amazing, and phones are getting great cameras these days. So alright, so that was the whole DJI Osmo Mobile full in-depth review. I like this thing, and I'm going to use it more on this channel and a few other channels. that I currently am uploading videos to, so I'll link them in the description. And also, yeah, so if you want to check the other channels, you're more than welcome. But apart from that, I'll be making more videos in the future, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.